Welcome back to Steve's Project Car Garage. My name is Steve and this is my garage. Tonight we'll be doing a little bit more work on the 69 Triumph Spitfire. Over the last couple of weeks I've done some work here and there as the weather's cooled down, and finally it's now actually a nice 84 degrees out here, so it's not actually that bad. So tonight I'm going to show you some of the things that I have been working on over the last couple of days. I learned some lessons, figured out why I kept blowing through with the welding, and I'll explain all that in a few minutes. Had some work I had to redo. Not super proud of it, but I'll show you. And then I'm going to show you the part that we're going to pick up and start working on tonight. So stick around. We'll see you in a minute. Alright, well, some of you may recall, I have been working in this lower section for the better part of a few months. Just a little bit here and there as I've had the time. And I welded in my patch panel, and I had blown through my entire seam here, and it was an absolute disaster. So I ended up jumping on the Triumph Restoration and Support forum on Facebook and talked to some folks about my welding problem, and come to find out I didn't have my welding gas turned up enough, and so because of that I was just blowing through everything that I touched. So I turned up my welding gas and I was able to at least make this a little bit better. I mean, it's by no means beautiful or good, but it's going to be all covered, and it's structurally sound. So I got this done. I still have a little bit more work on that, but I'll take care of that much later down the road. I think I've put a video up about cutting out this little section here. So I've made this little patch panel. I know, again, it's not the prettiest, but I'm going to go ahead and work on welding that in tonight. And that's what we're going to focus on. So I've already cleaned this up with the wire wheel, and I removed the all the debris there, and I've painted it with a weld-through primer. I just need to hit this back side here with the wire wheel real quick to remove any undercoat, and then we should be pretty much ready to weld this guy in. One thing I'll show you is, while it may not be the prettiest of patches, you can see though that I got these nice little holes that I drilled in, and those are going to be for future plug welds. So I've never done it before, but we'll see how this goes. Alright. You got this bad boy turned on. Let's go get it. Alright, cool. We got a decent tack in there. Let's get going. Alright, well, got this kind of welded up. It's not pretty, but let's go ahead and grind it down. Well, it's not pretty, but it is 1,000,000 times better than it was before, and that is scorching hot. So I'm happy with this though. I really need to get myself a small little grinder though, that probably like a little Dremel tool or something that I can use to go ahead and really get in here and clean some of this up, because there's just getting into corners that my big grinder doesn't fit. But I think that once I do that and clean it up a little bit, it'll be better. There's a little screw hole here that kind of blew through a little bit. I'll probably honestly just end up filling that with weld, and then if I need the screw hole, I'll put it back. But outside of that, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not factory, but it's way better than the rot that was there before, so I'll take it. Alright, so now what I need to do is kind of push this down a little bit and then tack weld this in. I'm going to get a little clamp to just kind of hold this down in place, and then I'm going to throw a couple of small welds in along here. We'll pull that down into place and go from there. Alright, well that just about does it. Gone ahead and I did a good bit of work tonight. I'm not overly happy with it, but again, it's certainly progress, and my welding skills will continue to improve. So I thank you again for tuning in on this episode, and keep with me on this project. I know it's been slow going, but I'm actually almost done with this driver's side to where I can start to move on to the passenger side, and yeah, hopefully make some good progress and put some more new metal on there. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe for me, click the bell to get those post notifications, and I will see you on the next episode. Cheers!